Time for your Payson High School Longhorn Sports Report with the latest information on all Longhorn sports. Brought to you by KRIM 96.3 FM, Tano TV, and by Rory Huff of ERA Young Realty. Rory and the whole team at ERA Young Realty support our local Longhorn teams. The Payson Longhorns hit the road last night, traveling up to Holbrook to do battle with the Roadrunners up there. The action, which you can still watch on KRIM's and Tano TV's Facebook pages, started out tough for our girls' varsity team, who've been doing pretty good lately. Well, the Lady Longhorns battled hard, but they could never really even the score. And about halfway through the game, they were down 37-12, and then the second half really wasn't any prettier. When the final buzzer sounded, despite some really tough work by the Lady Longhorns, they were handed a loss with a final score of 71-26. Our Payson Longhorn boys varsity team, well, they also had a pretty rough night up in Holbrook. Well, when they, at the end of the first half, as they were doing battle on the hardwood with the Holbrook Roadrunners, well, the Roadrunners held a commanding lead of 29-8 at the half, and the second half for our boys team also looked a little worse. Despite tough Longhorn determination, the Horns were handed yet another loss. The final score in their matchup against the Holbrook Roadrunners, Payson came out with 19 points, Holbrook 52. Now our junior varsity team's a little different there. Now the girls JV team also struggled against the Roadrunners. Their final score was 28-52. However, our JV boys team, they pulled out a big win. After the dust settled in their matchup against the Holbrook Roadrunners, well, it was a tough-fought game, very close actually, with the Longhorns coming out away with the win of 50-43. So again, a little bit interesting things for the future there for the Longhorns in basketball as well. Next on tap for the Horns, they'll go up against the Snowflake Lobos tomorrow on the road. And our Longhorn wrestlers, well, they're hitting the mats today on the road against the American Leadership Academy. And that's your Payson Longhorn Sports Report. For KRIM Radio News and Tano TV, I'm Randy Roberson.